What is going on, guys? You're back with another video, and we are with another rebuild. And I know it's been Browns, but that's the team, all right? Just stop yelling at me. I didn't mean to even show that. And I feel really bad because I know who it is, and as soon as I see who it is, I'm going to be so angry because they're probably going to comment on this. But they've asked me for like a month, like pretty much every video, that I should do a 10-year rebuild or even a 20-year rebuild. And of course, when I finally do one, it's been maybe a week or so that he has commented it. So I totally forgot the name. I'm sorry, bro. You know you are. But someone's been asking me to do this for a while. And of course, I simmed the league 10 years. At least that's what the game said. And this is what we have. We have these players. Tijay, Johnson. I believe we did use real-life upcoming rookies. So right now we can see there's a 32-year-old quarterback here. Some really high overall fullback. Shackelford. I don't know who Shackelford is. We have a... Oh, no. We have this Cooper guy, Nicholas Cooper. Kind of insane, but he is on the older side. Connor, 91 overall, 20. I mean, these are some really old players. David Njoku is 31 years old. That's an interesting age. You look at the defense and quite a bit lower of an overall. We finally have a good young player here, Reggie October. Castile, 27 with slow dev. This team has a lot of work. You got Myles Garrett, who is 31. I haven't decided if I want this to be realistic or not. I think I'm going to go with realistic. I think we're going to do 3 years of realistic rebuild. And that's about it. So, see Tyrann Mathieu. I think I would have seen one of the real-life rookies by now. Maybe Anthony Barr is a 35-year-old with 74 speed. He's, oh my god. Christian Kirk. Is that a real person? I don't even know. 10 years, so maybe. There's some very interesting names here. All these players are so old. So who's like the best QB? Let's take a look. So, looking around the league, the teams don't really look too great. Ooh, the Chargers, though, as usually are kind of decent. Raymond Uchis, no, not trying it. Got a nice young team. They're actually looking pretty good. Pat Mahomes, how old is he? 31. It's crazy to see like all the rookies like nearing the kind of end of their careers here. Is there anyone like... So, Zeke Elliott's kind of on the top of his game still at the age of 32. Such a beast. Tevin Ray. Some random zone corner. Carson Wentz is 34. Jesus. Who's the highest overall quarterback? Is going to be Pat Mahomes? Oh, here we go. Casey McAdam. Voice crack. I really... Absolutely, I did. Okay, I did. Absolutely despise the summer for these allergies. It kills me. Literally kills me. I miss the winter. I don't care. Don't care the weather. I miss it. Kevin Camarillo. Or Camarillo. Geez, the Jags at first glance look kind of insane. Jair, I hope Jair is that good in real life. 93 overall would be nice. Although 10 years, I guess. I don't know when he would have became 99 overall. You know, just kind of taking a glance at the other teams. I mean, it seems like we're in, pretty average shape if you consider the rest of the league. Guy's a big dude. You consider the rest of the league, we're right on par at least. 99 overall tight end here. Pamphile. I don't understand why all these tight ends are so slow. Marshawn Lattimore is 94 overall, 31 years old. Deshaun Watson's a 95. So Deshaun Watson might be the best quarterback in the league technically by overall. Obviously, skill-wise, I would probably give it up to one of the younger guys we saw a little bit ago. So Bears. I really want to see who's going to be in free agency. What team are we again? We're the Browns, so we're almost there. Tre'Davious, 32. I mean, we're not in the worst of shape, and we're pretty average shape at this point. Let's go on to... Oh, that's actually the regular season. I forgot. For some reason, I thought it was the... what is it called? The free agency period. Kind of made a mistake there. Well, I guess we already looked at free agents. There was only a couple of 80 overalls. Nothing really too crazy. So like I said, this is a realistic rebuild, but at the same time, if we have extra players, we can, ship them off for something. Who's this guy? Fast but useless. That's what they call me in bed. I mean, what? The thing is, if we get rid of the Mormon, we might have to find a free agent. which I do not know if we have the ability to do. Jamal Brent, are we running a 4-3? Jamal Brent, you're now a DT. Congratulations. How are these guys such low overalls? They're like 29 years old, still on the team. I would get rid of them in a heartbeat. Rico Ross, slow dev, nice. Yeah, maybe we are in a little bit worse shape than I thought. Look at the bottom, our resident quarterback, David Carr. Yeah, resident as in literally has to live on the studio because he just failed in career. What? Sorry, bro. He's definitely a lot richer than I am by quite a bit, so, don't yell at me, okay? Signing all these backup linemen. Whoever's the best might start. So I did not really notice anything to trade, so we're going to keep everybody we have right now. However, I did notice we do have a second first round, but we do not have a third round. I don't know if that really matters, but we'll definitely take the second first round. I don't know. It looked like it was a bad projection, and it does say our projection's good, so who knows. So basically, this team needs a complete overhaul, like almost every position. So, maybe the timetable I gave myself isn't going to be the most accurate. 3 years is going to be rough, but I think that's going to be the move. So we have to negotiate players, and I honestly don't know who the hell we can. Josh McBean. McBean, get out of here. Denzel Ward, did he never start? He's a 78 overall. Sorry, Denzel. It's not your day. We're getting rid of half of these players. I would assume it's going to be better, I don't know who Meredith is. Complete waste of time. All these guys are just terrible. Who are we even going to keep? Hanson Shackelford? We might actually keep Hanson Shackelford. He's not a bad return man, at least. Proven your skill set would go a long way, mister. Breston. Last time I remember a guy named that was when he was on the Cardinals. Receiver guy. Resemble the shark, kind of. Unless I'm thinking of Anquan Bolden. I don't remember. I'm thinking of somebody. Yeah, this offer is perfect. Can't wait till you cut your hair off. I really wish the team would stop winning. Really wish the team would stop aging as well. That would be a nice little boost. I don't even know why I spend that XP there. It's kind of wasted XP at this point. Gee, why do I even care? I'm just going to auto XP it. So what kind of coaching stuff do we need? It would appear that the answer is nothing. So re-signing, don't care. We'd want free agent more. We need players. We have most of these free agent things. So quarterback is kind of a big one. Don't even know who the hell our running back is. Is it someone good? Johnson? He's 25. I mean, he's okay. What's his elusive? He's terrible. I don't like him. To be fair, like I said, the league, let's be honest. What kind of spoiler? Do you really think we're going to make the playoffs? Hell no. But the league, in general, is kind of in a bad spot. I really hate Sim. I really hate Sim. You'll see in a moment why. Unless we actually make the playoffs, then I'm all right with it. Nope. Yeah, I'm 8-8, so that's pretty cool. I don't know what first round pick we had. I'm hoping it's better than this, because this is going to be like, what, top 20? Bottom 20 anyways, technically. Obviously, I didn't cheat, because if I did, I would either choose to win or to lose, not right in the middle. Kevin Irons. He actually had a really good season, but too bad he's 734 years old. I think we're using the Cleveland playbook as well, which is nice. Nicholas Cooper, old man. Dejon Matthews, I don't know. Is he old? He's 25. He actually has a lot of potential, but he's old, kind of. So defense. Jesus, this team is so bad. Reggie October, there you go. The only positive we have on this team. Yeah, there's, this is a lot rougher of a rebuild than I thought it was going to be. But like I've mentioned a few times, at least we're not the only ones. I mean, your league MVP is an 80 overall quarterback, probably. Number 3 was an 83 overall. A lot of these appearing to be youngsters had a very good chance of winning MVP. Gives me hope. Did we get any awards? Probably not, right? Tell you who did. The Jaguars. Don't know why I said it like that. I'm already regretting making this video. I'm sorry. Let's go to the soup. So it said we had something around 63 mil. So I would assume a lot of the other teams also have about 63 mil. Hopefully, BJ Bernstein. Hopefully those teams are you know what? I know we have a lot of money, but let's just get rid of our young, great player. Why would you want to keep him? Bradley Bernstein. I mean, corner is kind of an issue, but are we going to go top 5 for a corner? I doubt it. Just really waiting for that scouting combine. Oh, that guy looked really good, actually. Potential of amazingnessism. Alrighty. What do we got? We got a long time to sim. Come on. So the Saints win the Super Bowl, probably with their rookie quarterback. Players to negotiate. No. Oh, what about this guy? Sterling Lee. No, thank you. Why do we have no money? We have no good players. I guess to be fair, the league was filled with trash. Oh, I should have kept him that. See, now that's an unrealistic move. I'm sorry. I ruined the rebuild. One of these guys' name was like Ninduki or something. Come on, somebody in the 90s that we can use. 50 mil. Somebody. What the hell kind of name is that? Gratudadada Dori. I mean, really? Zach Gratadaria. Grataria. I don't even know. Who's this Vance guy? Emmanuel Vance. Some sort of coverage player with no coverage stats. Makes sense. 33-year-old lineman. These guys are wanting to get paid big bucks, and they're like 65 years old. Todd Gurley. At least he's still kind of fast. Luke Kuechly's 37. He's still playing. You have 70 speed. Get out of the league. I won't allow it. I would assume tight end's probably a thought we could take as well. I mean, there's some decent guys here, but none of them are like guaranteed stars in my mind. And that's really what I'm looking to take. Obviously. What team isn't? Enter the old draft. First draft of technically 2. Let's pause. What is our pick? So we have number 17 and 30. Of course we traded a team that made it to the championship round. Nice. That's the worst pick in the draft, by the way, 30th. Obviously, if you trade it for it, it's not as bad, but Jamo has got to be tradable. I know it's supposed to be realistic. Screw it, second round pick and all of this. Somewhat, worth it because that safety is young. I think he was taken in like the second round one of the years. So, I mean, I'll allow it. Quarterback is still there. But we're going to take Shaughnessy right now. Please be good. 74 overall. You reached. I mean, definitely not the greatest quarterback I've ever drafted, but he's probably better than the guy we have starting right now. So, yeah, that was a much better trade than the other teams are offering me. Probably should have maybe reached for a little bit more, but number 30 for number 49 and 94. Maybe a little bit of a reach, but this guy does look pretty damn good, and I expect him to be. Superstar Dev. A little shocked it was Superstar Dev, but 79 overall. Supposed to go number 12. We took him 49. Very good pick. Now the next pick we have is number 94, Mr. Sterling Glennon. Normal Dev obviously looks like a star because he is a star. Very fast. Very good player. Should we take Jacoby as well? Quick Dev, Rashad Reed, obviously a good starter. Anyway, that's going to conclude our draft. We had a lot of draft picks, and they weren't too bad. They were pretty good for the most part, I'd say. Draft recap. We took that quarterback number 20. Still, technically, probably the best quarterback in the draft. Sam's was very good, just slow Dev, which sucks, but it is what it is. Claxton, amazing tight end. Glennon, amazing offensive lineman. Barry, very good offensive lineman. Paulus, very good offensive lineman. Teague, average safety. Day, starting quality for this team. Reed, obviously starting quality is huge. And Cook was just a complete bust. Now we're going to be looking at the best of the rookies now. Bowen, not a bad lineman. Here's the other quarterback, Geisinger. Technically better than our guy. Actually, a little bit better than our guy, and he was taking 5 picks after ours, so made a mistake, maybe. Maybe I should have taken an extra look at that Geisinger guy. Victor Moss, better than I thought, but he's still old as hell. Long Sanford, big guy, Thielen. Cowboys, where's that DT? 79 overall, quick Dev, love it. Oh, here's this the wide receiver we were looking at? Jameel Whiting or Whitting? Don't know. He's quick. Superstar Dev might have replaced the other guy we would have started or going to start is that the long-haired dude. Left outside linebacker Zach Mullins. Definitely the best linebacker in the class because every other linebacker was so bad. It's actually the worst linebacker class I've ever had, for sure. But that's the first draft, and technically first season down the drains. Okay draft, though, so definitely on the right path. Any free agents that might improve our team? Cole Brahman. What up, Brahman? Dory Jackson, potential safety with that zone coverage. We'll see. Yeatman Turner. I don't know if any of these guys, Blake Martinez, Jesus. Don't know if any of these guys are starter quality. Desmond King? Probably not. Get rid of any players that are access, I would suppose. Maybe trade some players for some picks. I don't know. Any speedsters? Singletary? Singletary? Damn, this Parker Dorsey guy would have been nice if he went to the right team as a return man. So Irons, he's an 83 overall. He's probably tradable to somebody. So Naquan Barnett, he's kind of a fast type player. He has got 76 zone. I think even though he's a 2-year player, I'd like to see him start on our team. So I think we're going to give him a nice little 5th round. Or 6th round with a 6th round next year. 2 6th rounds, definitely worth the value. I'll take him. So here we trade Njoku, a 3rd round this and a 3rd round next for Gardner, an 84 overall, 23-year-old lineman or linebacker, which we are also going to be giving them Irons, our backup quarterback, for a 4th in exchange, which makes it a pretty even trade, I think. I don't even know how good this guy is. I just saw him. He was the best bet. 6'3", rather fast. Man in zone is terrible, but he is a very good player. Might even be a pass rush type, ironically. I assumed on a Jets team that he wasn't going to be a pass rusher, but apparently he is. So here's the starting lineup. I don't really even remember the first year that we've actually played, but I think it's a better team just for, you know, the youthful direction, obviously. Hopefully the quarterback can play decently well. Skill-wise, I don't know if we got any better, but like I said, potential-wise, I would assume we got much better, hopefully. So we have a couple of guys that we signed. Of course, Reggie October. We're going to give him a nice 5-year deal. Obviously, well-deserving, amazing player. We have Rashad Connor, another one of those tough linemen to deal with. Bad strength, but obviously a very good player. At this rate, he probably gets the 4-year, but I'd wait till after the season. Nicholas Cooper, another guy that's tough to deal with, but obviously a regressing type. You let, wait till the end of the season. I don't know what all these low strength guys is all about, but he will definitely not be resigned. Nick McGee, I think, is worth it. Wes Conway, no. We have plenty of lineman depth. We don't really need any of these guys. Maybe Leslie Gray, but kind of have the idea of who we want and who we don't at the moment. I've done pretty much all I can do, and just hope to pray. And I guess pray to hope and win the game and something. Are we in the playoffs? And what is our record? That's the most important thing, I guess, to be fair. 8-7-1, not a great record, but in all fairness, we're I don't know who that is, but we're the second best team in the division, barely, half a game back. Not really that bad. We tied the Jets of all teams. All right, I don't guess it really doesn't matter. How did we enter this last seed? Probably we entered through the last seed. We got very lucky. That one tie edged out 4 teams. Titans and Dolphins were on some bit of a win streak too. Chiefs and Patriots thankfully lost some games. Bengals lost a couple of games. Jags did. Obviously, I don't care about any of these teams. Kind of care about the Bengals. If they would have lost just one more or something, maybe we would have had a chance. Take a look at the season XP for Shaughnessy. A lot of touchdowns, little picks, decent yardage. Rushing, Tajay Johnson was very good. Receiving, Cooper was okay. Reed was a bit disappointing. Shackelford was okay. Claxton was okay. Really no touchdowns, though, for the passing attack. Obviously, we knew that. Just looking at our QB picks. 4 there, 3-2, not bad. Sacks, absolutely desperate once again. Kicking, very good this season. Only missed 2 out of 20. Schroeder, as a puncher, did very well. Singletary, good kick return. No punt return. Touchdown. Yearly awards. I would assume we got something. Hopefully some offensive. So Shaughnessy was Offensive Rookie of the Year, which is nice. Sam's as a corner somehow was the best rookie defender, which is really nice. Should be a decent corner now. Do we get any of the other awards? Oh, we got best kicker. That's about it. Do play. Who is it? Was it the Broncos actually that we play? The Jets, ironically, that's the team we tied. Quarterback, only 17k XP for Shaughnessy. I wonder if I didn't boost the XP sliders. I would assume I did, though. Cornerback, only 13k. Maybe I didn't, actually. So I did have the sliders at 130, which is a little low, but, I mean, it's not that bad. We'll use all the XP we have. So this is the team we're going to fight the Jets with. Once again, doesn't look like a super great roster. However, most of the teams in the league are also not looking too hot themselves. So maybe we do have a chance. Very rough, but we might have a chance. Who knows? Still had an okay season. 86 to 83. I mean, that's looking pretty good on paper. His quarterback is, he's making his way, limiting his picks. I know he's throwing very little touchdowns, but the pick total of only 5. That's pretty impressive. Bengals move on to the next round, absolutely destroying the Texans. See if we can meet them in the next round, maybe. A snow game, all right. New York snow. Looking all right on offense. Only get 3. So the second quarter doesn't look too great for us. Yep, they do score 7. We score 7 back, though. Defense doing well. We get another 7. Start of the second half, we will be up by 10. Not a bad score there. I'll take it. Looking all right, up by 13. Defense doing well. Offense doing very well. And in the fourth quarter, we're up by quite a bit, and we're having a nice long drive. That's easily onto the, well, not easily, but onto the next round. They kind of make a little bit of a comeback. But 31 to 15, moved on to the divisional round. Not bad at all. I was assuming that's Darnold. Hey, tied him in the regular season. Clearly wasn't a tie this time. Shaughnessy, Offensive Rookie of the Year, looked okay. Our kicker had a throw of 5 yards. Interesting. Tajay Johnson, not bad at all. Shacklemore, no thank you, don't care. Defense, I mean, sack total is just not even a thing. Literally just no sack totals from this team other than like under 10 per player by a lot. Don't get me wrong, I get Myles Garrett is on the older side, but he's still, I mean, I bet you if I clicked in on him, he'd probably be number 2, maybe even honestly, might be the best the right end in the league. It wouldn't surprise me. Let's take a look. Yeah, number 1 right end. I mean, I figured. Didn't surprise me one bit. Broncos on this side of the ball. Might be the Bengals on the other side. We'll see. So after all that upgrading, we went up 2 overalls, 88 overall. They're an 86. So technically, it is a -1 overall from last game, or +1 in their favor, I suppose. So if that means anything at all, which it really doesn't, it means that it might be a little closer. Maybe a 7-point game this time. Hopefully on our side. It'd be nice to make the playoffs here. Super Bowl maybe, or playoffs, Super Bowl anyways. This time it's in Denver and it's snowing. Where is it not snowing in the world? That is the question. I'm okay with it as of right now. Looks like it's our ball in the 4th. Looking good on offense here. Having a nice drive. Whoa, hey now. A negative 71-yard punt. That's some talent right there. And with that, they're going to tie it up 17 all. Offense is looking strong. 4 minutes left. No need to rush it. Get the 7 back. Nice. 2-minute warning. Can the Broncos clutch up? They can. And they will. So with 59 seconds left, we have a chance to score. Are we going to take this? I got to take a look at what this is before I decide on an action. I got to see. Did we even attempt the field goals? If we didn't, I'm going to say it's BS, and I'm going to give us the benefit of the doubt and maybe even sim win this. Yeah, the fact that we ran the ball out instead of kicking a field goal from like 40 yards away. I'm going to play a little offense, I think. Hurry up. We had Cooper wide open one-on-one. Get the tight end wide open, too. The big man, he fumbles. Are you serious? Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I'm going to give myself the force win because I think this kicker being top... Well, if this kicker is top 10 in the league, I'm giving the force win. If he's not, I'm going to give it a fair sim. We'll see. Is he top 10? I don't know what his overall is. I would assume he's pretty damn good, though. Number 5 kicker, win. Automatic win. I mean, I think that's fair. Top 5 or top 10 isn't super easy to get at any position. Hate on me all you want. You guys seen the tape. We definitely deserve to win. It would have been a 40-yard kick or less, easily less. Just, kind of giving the benefit of the doubt. And I think we deserve the win. So going against, it doesn't even matter. Winner of that game gets to lose to the Jags right here. Winner will be the Jags, of course. Probably going against the Saints again. Well, I don't know if they played them last time, but the Saints definitely made it to the Super Bowl because we know they won it. Definitely a great team set up for the future. Well, kind of. Quarterback situation's looking questionable in the next 5. Defense on both sides doing very well. However, it's the start of the 4th, and they did finally take the 7-point lead. Offense looking okay here, and it's going to be tied up at 17-all again. There goes my voice. 3rd and 11, very good D. That was cringe. I'm sorry. But I have to address it before I get called a little nerd in the comment section or something. Up by 7, 2-minute warning. Allergies are cool. And there's a pick by Martinez Gardner, the guy that we traded for. If we get a first down, it's over. And somehow the Browns are in the Super Bowl. I thought our team was kind of bad, but then once again, I've said it about 4 times now. Maybe 10 times, anywhere to 4 to 10 range. The league in general is in shambles. It's probably because I put it on 130 XP. Probably should have been around 150, maybe even 170. I really don't know what they expect you to put it on. But let's take a look at the after the game stats. Well, from the beginning of the game, Shaughnessy did all right. Zelenka, one of the better quarterbacks in the league, and if I'm not mistaken, didn't do too poorly. Very similar stats. It's just he threw a pick. We didn't. Sack totals. Myles Garrett had 2. Nice. Brent with 1 pick. Obviously, Gardner, we knew that one because that was the clutch one right at the end of the game. And, of course, the Super Bowl. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be those Saints? It's going to be the Eagles, maybe. I don't know. And I know we did have that little debacle, but I will show you guys that we did not force win any games, or even restart any games. That's the result. Simming to the next week. So, of course, it is the Saints. Kind of figuring that this is probably not going to be a win just for the fact that they have history on their side. It is an 88-88 matchup. We beat the Jags by a little bit, and they were 90, so common sense tells me we got a shot. Either way, making it to the Super Bowl is not bad. Year 2. We'll have 1 year after this just because it is kind of a messy rebuild, and I still think we're already one of the best teams in the league because of just making that many great selections that are young. Most of the teams in this league are all filled with 30-year-old, 80 overall quarterbacks, players that just aren't good. Wouldn't surprise me if Kuechly and all those slow guys are somewhere out there starting on these teams. Start of the game, we are right to left, and that was a great defense. Good offensive drive as well. They look like they're pushing as well, and they do get their 7. I don't know what offense did. Seems like a fumble or something. We only get 3 back. Start of the second half. We are going to be down 4. Offense does nothing with it, and they get a score of 7. So luckily the defense does make a play. However, offense is handing the ball over at an extreme rate that is not looking good for the team, and we need to get in this end zone, which we do. So down by 14 with 7 minutes. Defense comes up with a play. Martinez Gardner makes a pick happen. And just like that, we hand the ball away. I don't know what to say about that. Either way, we lost the Super Bowl. Good job, team. Okay, so 17-31 loss. That was a very anticlimactic game. Super disappointing. I don't know what the hell happened. But this team turned the ball over probably 5 times in this game. My guess is at least 3. At least 3, potential 5. We've seen the Saints win a couple of Super Bowls. So I really don't need to look at it. Picks, 2 for Shaughnessy. Fumbles. Apparently none, but I don't know if that's actually true. We'll see looking through the defensive eyes. Sack totals, 1 for them, nothing else. Garner with a pick. Bradley and Lattimore with a pick. Forced fumbles. So they did recover a fumble. So like I said, 3 recoveries, or 3 takeaways anyways. And that was the difference of the game. I don't think they threw the ball, threw 1 pick. They took 2 extra possessions on us, 14 points. That's all I'm saying. 7 points each possession. That ties the game up. Oh, well, either way, that's not a bad season, obviously. I should have taken a look at our XP, our scouting. Got to put that back on. We also have to re-sign some players if we have a chance. Of course, we have some money, but we really don't want to be tied into contracts with old players. We'll see, of course, they're going to be a lot lower than they were a second ago. So Rashon Connor, 91 overall. We have a bit of money. He's worth the 3-year, I think. Okay, screw off. How much is tag? 9 mil. I would prefer to tag Mr. Cooper. 89 overall. Yeah, I'd rather tag Cooper. Ooh, do I want to? I might actually just let him go. I really like what Adoree did for us, but I don't think he's worth the money. Mormino. Oh, damn. Why did I not try to re-sign him? JT Singletary, give him a 2-year deal. Give him a little bonus. Let him have a little bit of peace of mind, you know, just a little. Give him the knowledge of, hey, if he, you know, gets cut, he's got a year or two to think about life. So Connor, of course, in free agency. Elliott, 34 years old, still a god. Not really that interested. McDonald, they're really overpaying. I don't understand why they give him so much of an offer, but Lattimore, they wouldn't. No sense at all to me. Le'Veon Bell, 35 years old. Still a really good player, though. Might be worth the money. Artie Burns is worth the money, I think, as a number 3, even though we probably don't need him. DT was the big need. Bing! Don't know what it is with these bad dev or bad strength players. Ramen noodles. He'd be 33. He does have great strength, in all fairness. Yeah, he's worth the money, actually. He is. 33 is an old age, but the strength is very good. Accepted, of course. It's always the 3 bonus. So we do need a new wide receiver, obviously. Offensive line, we filled that need pretty easily. Defensively, so if we're looking at the team, what do we need? Offensive line, I think this will be the year they push. The interior definitely boosts up to a 90. Probably Reed, I was hoping he would have had a good year last year. He kind of did, kind of didn't. Skill players, quarterback and running back wise, not bad. Tight end, definitely good. Safety, we need one. DT is the biggest need. And of course, linebacker. Hopefully this is the year linebacker isn't completely garbage. 0.5 mobile in the 5th round. It'd be a fun little player for a user league because he's so late, but it would also kill me inside knowing that he's 24. Ow, I just punched something. So Christensen is a late first. Totally worth the pick. And he might be the pick. We'll see. Holy crap, a 7.9 in the late first. He's 24, though. I hate when they do that. Nobody wants a 24-year-old early second. This guy looks like a can't-miss player here in the 2nd round, which is very rare to say for a safety. Artie Burns, let's take a look. 88 overall corner. Free safety, probably 85, right? 88 free safety. I mean, that's the steal of the free agency right there. $5 million for an 88 overall free safety. Don't even need to look at the draft necessarily, but obviously we will. We're desperate for actual starters for the future. ET, late first. A late first looking that good? Hell yeah. We might trade everything we have to get to the 1st round here. Come on, top 5 pick. I know one of them's going to be bad. And it's going to be number 2. How are the Chargers that bad? What overall were the Chargers? They had to be on the bottom of the league. Wait, 6 and 10 is number 2 overall? Or do they own someone else's pick? I guess it is. Okay. Very even league. Wow, 6 and 10. So many teams also went 6 and 10 that you could have easily, like this Charger. I don't know why I said it sounded like it goes, but Chargers were like 1 game away from having like number 12 instead. If they would have won like 1 game, you never know. That's crazy. And I'll show you guys we didn't like sim their games to make them have a bad record just so we can get a good pick, which is actually an amazing idea, by the way. I mean, what? See here, no forces. Actually, these are for the new season. Never mind. There's no proof. All right. Maybe I cheated. Who knows? So I'm being kind of nice here. We're going to give the Seahawks trade, or Seahawks the pick, I suppose. Totally worth it, in my opinion. 26 years old. I think we got him to normal, maybe quick dev. That's why he really didn't develop well. There we go. Switch around. I still think they're fair trades. Do I still have number 6? Yeah, I forgot to trade down to 16. That's what it was. I was about to say, I thought we had those 3 picks and then number 6. Number 2 overall, definitely setting this draft up. We're down from 6 to 16 and gain a 2nd next year. Making some moves, even though we don't need a 2nd next year, technically. Hopefully all those players are still there. Okay, we'll get back to that in a moment. We own all the players we want if we really want them. Question is, Malik Royster is there. Do we go for him instead? Ran a 4.53, 6'4", 22 years old. The thing is, do I take a risk on a player like him, or do I just take the guarantee in Christensen? Because we literally know Christensen's going to be a god. This Royster guy looks very good too. What is the height of our players? I believe we have a 6'6" guy, if I'm not mistaken, which means we don't need... Oh yeah, we have tall players. We're going to go Christensen for sure. 6'3", 6'6", and then we have a 5'10", which makes a bit of sense. So Christensen it is. Normal Dav, 81 overall. Like I said, the guaranteed super player. No. Did we have 3 players? We had a DT, didn't we? Antoine Hunter, the old man, but super baller-like. Normal Dev, 79 overall. 15, supposed to go, or we went 16. Supposed to go 15. Man in zone is kind of rough, and he's almost kind of built like a pass rusher. But it is what it is. On to the last player, which should be a DT, who had, like a 6.9. Rashon Garland looks insane. We're going to take him. Slow Dev, 81 overall. That's disappointing, but interesting. Still have our second round this year, I believe. We do. Number 38. I don't know how we got that. Don't even need the corner, but... Well, actually, no, we kind of do need the corner now. We got rid of our other corner. Hopefully he's good. I mean, I would assume he's going to be good, right? He has to be. Superstar Dev, Philia. I mean, it's so predictable. I don't know why they... It's like they almost built it to be like such a shocker. It's like, oh, no way. The guy that's so predictably great is good. Not really anyone that I think I want to even check either. Not to be fair, I do want to check Royster. I want to check Royster, and that's, I think, pretty much it. Royster's my only guy I want to look at. I mean, what? So we're 15, 16, 17. All 3 were great picks. Sadly, our DT was slow dev for some reason. Great players, though. Wand. Very good safety. Holy crap. Who was the other safety that we saw? He was like a second rounder. We were debating. Is this Handspurt? Is that the guy we were looking at that we debated on? I don't know. Francis Sadler, McQueen, low strength, but great player apparently. Malik Royster, 88 speed. I mean, he's got a lot of potential, but I'm probably happy with our guy, I suppose. He did end up going in the first round. Very good safety. Probably worth the pick, but we got already 34-year-old Burns. All right. Last season, let's groom this team up. Take away any positions we don't need. Christensen apparently is an 83 overall, even though he's not. Insane player. Probably plays the slot, right? Defense, Sam's, Philia, probably. No, he is number 3. Does he move up, though? Superstar Dev? Yeah, I think Superstar Dev plays number 2. I think that's fair. Linebacker, Barnett will play, of course, right outside linebacker. Kind of making our linebacker core a little bit young, technically. Okay, I mean, it's not that serious. We pretty much have our team. Purvis? Alan Purvis. I don't think I trust a guy with the name Purvis. Jagger, I can't get rid of him. Let's see if this newly acquired cornerback can play a little strong safety. Probably. He's old, but we're desperate. We want wins. But hey, we're pretty much ready. Let's take a look at the trade center and see what our actual numbers are. 45, we have to add a couple players. Kinda. But other than some randomers, this is what we're looking like for the final season, I suppose. Offense looking a little ravished. Shackelford shouldn't even be like a starter anymore. Although number 2 actually technically gets better numbers than number 1 anyways. Team is actually probably worse than last year, actually. Coming to think of it. But hey, maybe the defense is better, probably. It is what it is. We're gonna try. I forgot that I was in the whole I don't care about the future of this team, so I didn't even really think about this whole process. But honestly, do I need to think about it? I need to stop going for dev on linebackers, by the way, unless they're rookies, because you get this product. You get a guy that had a decent season, you get his dev up, and he never turns out to be a good player. He's got decent zone, in all fairness. We'll pay him. Don't know if we give Brent a job, though. 5 years, 78 mil is a lot of money, with 31 guaranteed. That's a lot of money, man. I don't know. Can our quarterback get the old sophomore MVP? Will he do it? And yes, he is. 11-5. At the point I said that, we were 10-4. So 1-1 loss when it appears. We kind of did poorly near the end. Like I said, win, loss. Could have finished a little bit stronger than that. The Ravens at 9-7. I'll show you guys that we didn't, force lose any of our divisional rivals. Bengals, no forced losses. Ravens, no forced losses. Steelers, just an absolutely horrendous season. Don't know who we had our draft pick from, by the way. We had like a second, first round. Wrong thing. Go to the stat line. 45 touchdowns. How is that MVP like? I know it's a lot of yards and decent touchdowns, but 24 picks. Gunslinger for days. That's really not worth that recognition, I don't think. Christensen, maybe the best receiver in the league. That's a really good season. Reed, disappointed. Maybe I should have put him at number 1. I don't even know anymore. I can't keep up with this, like the logic. Myles Garrett, 15 sack season. Not bad. No one else had anything, though. Picks-wise, terrible. Nielsen, 5 out of 26. That's a lot worse than normal, kind of. AT, Singletary, good kick return touchdown. No punt return. Don't care about offensive or defensive yardage or any of that stuff. Just care about the awards, which somehow we got MVP, but not Offensive Player of the Year, which is really interesting. No rookie stuff. Best QB, best wide receiver, Christensen. So we're back in the old listing for having a 90-plus wide receiver. Going against the Jags right out the gate. Christensen, Shaughnessy anyways, 58K XP. Christensen, 90K. Somehow the youngsters didn't get any real big XP on the offensive line. Defense, really nothing there either. Gonna spend the XP we have on the 2 main guys, and that's pretty much it, really. So here is the team. Obviously, Christensen's a god. Gonna move him all the way up to number 1. Sorry, Reed. And Shaughnessy, very good start, or not start, but I guess very good start to a season. There's career anyways, 93 overall, plus 3 is 96 with the confidence. Not bad. Offensive line, kind of iffy. Tackles are great, though, and those are the 2 most important. Tight end, not bad. Linebacker core got better. Not really insane, but better for sure. Safeties are okay, old as hell. Corners, Philia and Sam's going to be dueling it out over their careers as who's going to be number 1, number 2. Once October kind of falls off, but that's some time from now. D-line is not bad. I mean, I think we're kind of built for another run, so we'll take a look. 89 to their 88, and that's pre-upgrade, so maybe a 91, 92 if we're lucky. Who knows? I mean, quarterback and wide receiver, those 2 positions going up majorly. Definitely going to affect the team overall by a ton. Shaughnessy went up like 6 or 7. Christensen went up like anywhere from 12 to 14, I think. Good old fast sim, and nothing fast is happening at all. So the second quarter, it's 3-0 victory. So far, a victory lead. 3-7 now. 3-14. Hey, now calm down. Jesus. 3-21. This might be a done deal. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, maybe it is. Yeah, it definitely is. We had a chance there for like a moment in the third. Yeah, the Jags definitely crushed us here. 38-13. We'll see who wins the Super Bowl, but hey, at least we made it to the Super Bowl year 2. I think we technically did better. Well, not did better, but I think we definitely improved last season's team, but apparently that's not true, I guess. Zelenka. So here's the stats. MVP of the league, 4 interceptions. I mean, that's... When I think MVP, I think of 4 interception performances, clearly. The entire defense pretty much had a pick. Our kicker missed none of them anyways. There's missed 1. And that was a very disappointing loss. That is what some would say embarrassing. I wouldn't say it because I'm not rude. But yeah, I would definitely not call them crazy. It's definitely on par with what someone would call embarrassing. So let's take a look at who wins the Super Bowl. Is it going to be the Saints? Saints 3 years in a row? Advancing next week? Jags win over the Lions. Interesting. The Lions. All right. Well, I mean, that's what the league looks like. Technically about 12 or 13 years into the future. I probably should have taken a look at every Super Bowl win. I don't know if that's still a possibility. It's kind of be a little troublesome, though. Let's see. Is there any quarterback? Well, that's not really going to help me, is it? How the hell am I going to figure this out? I could have done it every, bye season, but I wanted to keep track. Oh, the game's... Yeah, that, the game's going to freeze like that. I think I'm just going to edit this video because I'm not reloading this game for me struggling to find how to figure it out. Honestly, the only way I think you could really do it is by looking through Legacy. Maybe. I don't know. Somehow, but it'd be messy as hell. I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, that's the team, I suppose. We turned the Browns around a little bit. I mean, I don't know. They didn't win a Super Bowl in that time frame. Hugh Jackson, if he was there for 13 years, that'd be ridiculous. I would kill myself if I was a Browns fan. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, if you have any suggestions for videos you'd like to see now or even during Madden 19, that would be pretty cool, I would say. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching as usual. And, hopefully come back for next video. But until next video,